Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis with you from our broadcast perch. And, Charles, as we get this thing started, what are you going to be keeping your eye on?
Special teams. Field position is always a big determiner in a ball game. Who sets their offense up for success the best, that team will win the game.
The veteran Matt Bryant set to rock and roll. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. On first down, Brady. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Brady now on first down. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. Two nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Over the middle, that's caught by Ross. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
Well, I don't mean to jump in on you, partner, but they didn't waste any time getting downfield, did they? I mean, a nice big play there.
3 plays, 3 successful plays in plus territory. Now this defense on its heels a bit.
It seems like they had something targeted there, doesn't it? It's like, okay, we've got a matchup we like coming right out of the gate. Let's go ahead and get right to it.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Moss. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. And a nice gain of 21 yards. This will be their first trip to the red zone. They've got it first and goal to go. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. That gets them 3 yards closer here as it brings up second and goal.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play there, and they're going to need to come up with something better here on third and goal. What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal. And now before this 4th and 2 play comes to fruition, they're going to think about it and call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They run. It's Williams. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Ricky Williams taking it in from 2 yards out. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. Sturgis adds the PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. Sturgis out now to kick this one off. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Flex round.
And they'll run it for the first time with Ricky Williams. And nothing doing on his first run. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Michael Strahan there to make the tackle. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Now McNabb. And this one's incomplete.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
From the gun, here's McNabb. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 7 yards on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the 3rd down play was, the down and distance, and made sure that they didn't get anywhere near that, bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, they were sniffing out that marker, didn't want to let him get close to there, and now a likely 3 and out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied to the football and got to him and made sure they didn't give up much run after catch.
And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. On 1st down, it's McNabb. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw it back deep. Oh, that's caught inside the 20. He got 29 yards that time.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry? Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
To throw on 2nd, McNabb. Steps away to his left. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Michael Strahan in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Falcons in possession to begin quarter number 2. They're in the midst of a nice drive, but facing a 3rd and long here. Back to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Michael Strahan in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. So a field goal try here on 4th down as the Falcons call on Matt Bryant. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And no, it doesn't get there. Hits the crossbar, bounces back out. He had it on line, but it comes up about a rotation short. Well, he had that one on target. That's half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
And he nearly had that, too. But it was the crossbar that said otherwise. And that'll deny him a shot at 3.
On 1st and 10, Brady. And his throw's going to be incomplete. DRC, Dominic Rodgers-Cromartie getting in there to break it up. With that matchup, the adjustment that was made, you have a blazing guy on a blazing guy, and defensively, he won that battle.
The closing speed is the key. When you have a guy that fast and he can close at the end of a play and knock it away, that's a big deal, and we just saw him do it right there.
Over the middle, complete. That's Ross. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a 1st down.
Throughout his career, Tom Brady has made a living with the quick pass, hasn't he? How about that one? A little slant inside, and I think his arm's gotten stronger throughout his career, too.
Yeah. And you can just see one of many examples of why he's made more trips to the Super Bowl than any other quarterback.
Footwork, intelligence, competitiveness, that's Tom Brady in a nutshell.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Into the red zone, it's Brady. Forced out to his left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Kevin Green able to drop him for a loss of 4. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Shotgun now for Brady. Caught left side, Williams. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. And before this 4th and 3 play, we're going to get whistles and a timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Brady. Throw left side, complete to Moss. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. They get 6 yards going for it on 4th, and now it's 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Brady. And it's caught. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. In for the score. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
The defense is doing their best, but they're struggling right now. They'll look for some help from their own offense to keep them in the game.
It's out now to kick this one off. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And here now come the Falcons. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Buying time to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep. Back over the... Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And out across midfield down to the 45. Give him 30 yards there.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
Now a 1st down throw, McNabb. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Williams. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Flex round! Flex round!
On 1st and 10, McNabb being chased out left. And his throw here is incomplete.
I can put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender. But you also have to give your own guy a chance, too.
Flex round! Flex round!
2nd down, McNabb dancing to his left. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. 1st down now, but that clock rolling.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Steps away to his left. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 12. for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
Wide. Ready? Go.
So after the INT, it's Brady. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. Second down. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, this from 39. And Sturgis able to knock it through. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So they get the 3, increase their lead to close out the half.
Excellent way to end a drive. Go into the locker room with a little bit of extra momentum after adding 3 to their total.
This will be taken short. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Fairly short kick, taken at the 14 here. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. So out come the Falcons now. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out.
Ohio! Ohio!
Out of the gun, McNabb. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Grant. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. To throw, McNabb. Forced out to his left. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A very solid gain of 27.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Buying time to his left. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10.